I'm Suzana Mihajlovic. It is so good to be here. My God, we've been on such a journey to get here. Welcome. So I'm going to introduce my beautiful, incredible, amazing friend, Emma, and welcome everybody to your Superstar Self-Image podcast. So here we go. I hope you're ready, Emma. Let's do this.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
So good to have you here. So well, thank you. I'm so excited about today. How are you?
I am feeling absolutely thrilled to be here, and I'm so excited. So excited to chat along with you, my darling, and to connect with all those beautiful people out there.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be here. What a journey. Welcome, everybody. I can see there are more and more people jumping on board. So we're going live on a few different platforms. Welcome to the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group members. Welcome to all of our followers on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube. Welcome. So as you know, my name is Suzana Mihajlovic. I am a top international success coach. I was in the top 1% with Proctor Gallagher Institute, working very closely with Bob Proctor. I'm also a multiple best-selling author, success mentor, and speaker. And this is my dear friend, Emma Ferris.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Suzana. I love being referred to as your dear friend, my darling. So I am a personal trainer. I also run my own fashion styling business where I help beautiful men and women rebrand themselves so that they look good and feel good in their beautiful skin.
Thank you so much. So your superstar self-image is about you. It's about the most important person in the world. We can see your comments on this side of the screen. So what I'd encourage you all to do, we can see Leslie is already here. Leslie is our biggest fan. Hello, Leslie. Leslie, I think she is just gorgeous, isn't she? I believe Leslie is 10,000 miles in the air, traveling in a plane right now. So thank you so much for being with us. But for everyone else watching, if you want to click on the link above, please make comments. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. Let us know that you're here. Let us know where you're from. So we know that Leslie is on the plane at the moment, traveling. Please let us know. Give us a hello. Show us that you're here. We'd love to see who you are and where you're from. So this is going to be a weekly podcast, and just a little bit of background. So we are here to serve you. Please do send us any questions. We want this to be interactive. In my experience, whenever I do masterclasses on social media, those that interact, that comment, that ask questions get the most out of it. So we would love to hear from you. We're here to serve you. So please interact. join other people, meet other people. We've got Nikita from Australia. Welcome, Nikita. It is so wonderful to have you here with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So give us a big hello. Before we start, we felt that it was really important because some of you we know, some of you are our clients, a part of our communities. We have two communities coming together, the Your Two Minds community, Emma Ferris's personal training and styling community too coming together. So some of you we know, some of you have been referred as a friend, some of you we've only just met, and some of you have just jumped on board wondering who are these women and what is this about. So wherever you are, welcome. But just a little bit of history. So most of you would have heard about our absolutely incredible Your Superstar Self-Image workshop. And we decided to, and I'll share the reason why we decided to join each other in partnership in serving you with your superstar self-image in a moment. But our workshop, we decided to only have 10 people in this elite live workshop. And we were absolutely so touched and so thrilled with the amount of I guess response we had. We had strangers sending us messages. We had previous clients sending us messages. You know, we've had, you know, friends share on their profiles. It exploded. It exploded beyond what we imagined, wasn't it? It was such a beautiful experience, Emma.
It was fantastic. Yeah, we had people reaching out that we hadn't spoken to for such a long time, and it was amazing. It was such a wonderful feeling, that knowing that we could help so many people. So it was, it was wonderful.
It was absolutely amazing. And because we only had 10 spaces, we put our heads together on how can we serve better? How can we connect with all of you that reached out to us? Some of you jumped on board. Some of you said, yes, I want to do it, but it's not the right time. You know, some of you just were like, how, what? Give me more, you know, I've missed out on this workshop. I really want to be around you. So we put our heads together after that and thought, how can we serve? And the best way we thought we can serve in the meantime is offer you 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes every Monday, 12 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time, where we share the power of self-image and what it could do for you. So just a little bit of history on Your Superstar Self-Image. So that was a program that I've been running for years. It was a 3-lesson workshop and astronomical results. And it was just every single person that joined my masterclass, I always did it on Zoom, would reach out and say, oh my goodness, what a difference in just 3 sessions. But I personally felt that I could add some elements. So for a couple of years, I was thinking, okay, we need also the physical. So you're going to learn about self-image and first and foremost, the mindset of self-image, the internal. And that's what I cover in my Your Superstar Self-Image workshop. But I also wanted professionals and people that are going to the next stage of their business to incorporate the physical. And I wasn't sure who the right person was or how to do it. And I've known Emma Ferris for a few years now. She's a member of our Your Two Minds community. And she also became my personal trainer. And I absolutely love her style. And one day when I was brainstorming my Your Superstar Self-Image workshop, it was an absolute no-brainer. Who has the ethics, the loyalty, the professionalism, and the incredible results and care that Emma has? So I've been doing Emma's personal training classes for a year now. I am 50 years old, and I have never loved my body more than what I have in the past year. And that is absolute honest truth. Absolute honest truth. And that was because of Emma's, you know, sessions. But also, as someone that knows her quite personally, I know that she cares. She's not just there to do her sessions, she cares about you. So we put our heads together and we thought, all right, how do we make Your Superstar Self-Image, which was incredible already, even more incredible? So we've added
we leveled up.
Yes, leveled up. We have absolutely leveled up. And here we are, the two of us. So, Emma, I'd love for you to share a little bit about yourself and your journey and
Beautiful.
anything that you'd love our people here today to know about you.
Yeah, gorgeous. Thank you, my darling. Well, as you mentioned or touched on, I actually did the course with you 3 years ago, and it completely changed my life. Where I was 3 years ago to where I am now, the superstar self-image has not only changed my life, but also my beautiful children's life, and how we handle things and how we goals that we set and the way we live every day, the language that we use. It's just been such a massive, massive life changer for me. And my personal training business has grown. And you're right, I do care. I come from the heart. And I guess you showed me that is such a strength, and that I am the best in the world at what I do. And I'm her, and I'm her every day. And that's something that you enlightened me with. And the journey's just been the most incredible journey. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hopefully get some questions today and just talk to people about, the power of the mind, and how being her every day. And yeah, I'm really excited, Suzana, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're both excited. I think everybody that has heard of your superstar self-image in the past couple of months has been excited. And we saw that in just the floods. It felt like the floodgates were open, and people just were, reaching out to us. How can we get more of this? How can you serve us? How do we find out more information? So I think everybody watching and that's going to be a part of this is just as excited as we are, which is absolutely fantastic. So what we wanted to cover today is just to share with you what self-image is, because even though my background, I've been doing, this work or similar work, I've been in business for 6 years, have helped so many people with their businesses, with their lives. We did some research into Your Two Minds, my company, a few years ago, and a few years ago we had helped 1,600 people. So there's way over more than that now around the world. And even though I've had this experience, and I've studied, I've got an undergraduate in psychology and then counselling and senior management, I always used to think self-image was about how you look and your style, your image, and how you present it to the world. And what I learned was that is a part of self-image, and that's why we have Emma here with us. And but what I learned, the most important element, that element that actually changes your results, is what you are on the inside. So when we talk about self-image, we are going to cover in this podcast self-image, mind, body, and soul. Okay. Now, if you work with those three parts of you, you are going to have quantum leaps in your results. You're not going to recognize yourself by the end of these podcasts. But most importantly, it starts off with the image that you have in your mindset. Now, there's a lot of evidence that shows that the image, how you see yourself inside your mind, the image that you have of yourself in your mind, the image that you have of yourself that no one else sees, is what's always going to match your results. So if you are somebody that sees yourself as insecure, unworthy, you've got a big dream or goal, but you feel like somehow you don't match up to that dream or goal, well, guess what? You never are going to match up to that dream or goal. Have you ever felt, and I know, Em, you have, we've had lots of conversations about this, Emma, and, I certainly have too, and Emma's gotten to know me even more so since we've started, these Your Superstar Self-Image workshops and talking about the podcast. But I know everyone listening out there, I know most of you, if you're completely honest with yourselves, you'd relate to the feeling where you get to a certain level and you can't move past that. Have you ever felt feeling stuck? Like, why is this happening to me? Why can't I move past? Why can't I have the relationship that I want in my life? Why can't I achieve the results that I want in my work, for my team, or in my business? Why do I fail? Why do I only ever hit the money goal, the finances in the bank, and can't move past that? Or I reach a certain goal and the money's gone. I think every single person listening can relate to one of those scenarios, if not all. I certainly can. I know, Em, you and I have had situations where we've spoken about this, and I'm confident in saying that you are too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah. Well, the number one reason is because of the image that you hold of yourself in your subconscious mind. That's the number one reason. So if we can help you change the image in your subconscious mind of who you think you are, then your results will follow that. They have to, because that's how your mind works. So we are here to serve. We are here to give to you. And we know that these weekly podcasts will be giving you our best, but also having lots and lots and lots of fun in the meantime.
Definitely. And I just loved what you just said, Suzana, because that resonates with me so much, and just that, that even that self-talk that you do on a daily basis, that you're not even aware of, but once you sort of shine the light on that and that self-talk and changing that dialogue, it's a game changer, isn't it? Once you once you have that confidence in who you are, it's a complete game changer. You walk differently, you talk differently, you start to dress differently, you start to move differently, you start to, even your relationship with other people starts to change the minute you have that internal belief, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything starts to change. And I think, you're similar to me, where my life just skyrocketed. It changed in my relationship, my business, what I do for a living, my bank account lifestyle, the beautiful relationship that I have, complete where we live, complete change after I really, really started to change my self-image. And you've got an incredible self-image story too. I'm wondering if you'd love to share that.
Oh, look, I know, and Suzana, being a client of mine, you've seen probably even from a year ago of how I teach to now, and the difference I feel myself, that confidence, that knowing your stuff and being confident that you know it. I'm sure you've seen, and my business, my personal training business has gone from being a handful of clients to now having so many clients that I can almost not fit them all in, and to the point where now I'm having to say to people that I can't take on any more one-on-one clients because I just am so busy. But the beautiful thing, I think, is also once you open yourself up to that, you then, ideas come, like you said, like the podcast. And so now I'm in the process of filming my sessions so that I can serve, and reach more people and help other people.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think I said to you, it would have been about 12 months. I know I walk differently. I talk differently. The way that I am able to guide my children is so complete. My beautiful eldest boy is going to be playing NBA for the Lakers, and we just know that that's true because he has that image in his head, and he's that laser focus.
Yeah. And you know what I love about that story about your beautiful eldest boy, like, you know, his image, he will play for the Lakers, and then just with that
100%.
image, you know, it got other people thinking, got me thinking, and I know someone that played for the Lakers, and we're
Yeah.
trying to tee them up. And then he also attracted one of the top Australian NBA coaches or something. Is that right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Right. And yeah, and you know what? That belief that he has, that unwavering belief, and the ability that I now have to support that is just, yeah, it's incredible to watch. And his game, you know, from say 12 months ago, now watching him play, he's like a completely different player. Like he's easily the best in the team now. He's just,
Wow.
and it's, you know, we're driving to the game, and we talk about, you know, action and imagination and being, you know, seeing himself and how he feels being an NBA player. And he's just, he walks onto that court and he is LeBron James. He's LeBron Ferris.
Wow. Yeah. I love that. I love that. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about the work that I do. It's not, so I'd say 95, 99% of my clients are parents. I do have people that aren't parents. I'm not a parent. I have beautiful nephews and godchildren that I feel are like my own. But
And
I'd say and your boys too. And, you know, I'd say, you know, very high 90% of my clients have got children, and I consistently get messages. I have a wins journal now that I just for my clients, because every week I'm getting a message from a client saying, oh my God, I can't believe this has happened to me. You know, oh my God, I've exceeded my goal. But then they say, I never expected this to benefit my children. And I went into this work to reward myself to achieve my own goal, but my kids is an even bigger
Suzana, that's me. Because, you know, obviously, you know, I started working with you 3 years ago, and it was to help myself and to, you know, propel my business and propel my life, which has happened in leaps and bounds. But the most rewarding thing for me is to see how it's affected my children and how they speak and how they talk about manifesting, and they have positive mindset and journaling. My big guy's journaling every night. He's writing down. And, you know, I've got to tell you, Suzana, 2 nights ago, so beautiful. I have to take a photo and send it to you. But I bought him a journal where it asks a lot of questions, and it says something about, you know, who are your top role models, and he put my mum.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
I was just under LeBron James, so I'm very happy.
You know, Em, knowing you, that does not surprise me. You are so dedicated to your beautiful boys, and they are so blessed to have you, absolutely blessed to have you. So, yeah. So, you know, it's amazing when you start to, everybody watching this, you know, it is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It is amazing what happens when you change the concept of who you think you are. Not only does your business start improve, not only do your finances start to improve, your relationships improve, but also your whole family starts to change. So we are here to serve you. And today was just a short introduction of what you may receive, you know, in the Mondays to come. And Emma, you brought up a really good point earlier that just stood out for me when you said, you know, so self-image absolutely starts on the inside with mindset. And when that starts to change, you naturally start to, you know, walk different, talk different. But what you said is you naturally start to change your style also. So I love that. I love that. And that's a perfect It shows, you're a perfect fit to your superstar self-image. Could you tell us a little bit about, what our followers, our guests have got, what's in store for them in terms of, style as an addition to their external self-image, or anything that you'd like to add with that?
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, look, before I had kids, I was a buyer, a fashion buyer, and I had my own retail space. And so I've always worked in fashion, but often people don't have confidence, especially as you start to get older, or you're going back into the workforce, or your life has changed. You do start to lose a little bit of confidence, and so that does start to be reflected in the clothes that you wear, the styles that you pick, and we dress so habitually as people. It's funny. I've been doing a lot of personal branding, and I'll go into people's houses and go through their wardrobes, and people will gravitate towards something. So, for example, you might feel really good in knitwear, so people will gravitate. So they've got a whole lot of knitwear, but then they don't own any jackets because that's their comfort. And I guess something that you've taught me, and which I'm trying to teach my clients, my styling clients, is that once you've got that inner confidence and that positive self-image, you have the confidence to dress how you want, to wear what you want, regardless of age or what your job is. It just becomes a further extension or an expression of who you are. And I think we sometimes lose sight of that we start to dress, we might hide a little bit more, or we won't wear a lot. I don't want to wear a lot of colour because I don't want to. I just worked with a gorgeous girl last week, just the most incredible woman, and helping so many people, serving so many people in her own profession, yet doesn't want to draw attention to herself because, she's a mum now as well as being a businesswoman, and, she's sort of doesn't want people looking at her anymore because she feels like and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's an expression of who you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just helping, I guess, move people's mindset, and embracing themselves and the uniqueness. And something that you said to me years ago, which I've become a bit of a mantra: I'm the best in the world at what I do. I'm the best in the world at what I do because no one can do me. Only I can do me.
Yeah.
And, I've been trying to talk to people about that as I help them get back to dressing in a way that expresses themselves.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And we can talk about this forever. Like you've said so many things that I'm like, yes, yes. And I want to expand and share. Absolutely. And this is how, like, the image, the mindset, the intellectual, physical, and spiritual that that I help people with just blends in so nicely with your work. That they merge because it's all about a fuller expression of who you truly are. And you are not born to be small. You are not born to follow someone else. You are not born to copy others. You are born to stand out. You're unique for a reason. And this beautiful life, it goes by so quickly. I turned 50 a few months ago. It came so quick. I'm seeing the kids in my life become adults so quickly. If we don't stop and be present and really connect with our souls and connect to who we truly are and celebrate our uniqueness, this beautiful gift that we have of life, of being us, in our unique ways, is going to go like that. And what have we done? We've hidden in the comfort of our fears, because it's really fear. We've hidden in the comfort of ideas about who we are. that don't serve us. And I hope that's a challenge for everybody watching. And it's a great way to finish off this session. We only have half an hour. If you want us to do longer,
so quick.
it goes so. We've had so much fun. I don't know about you, but we have so much to share. We can make this a longer podcast. We will start it for 30 minutes. We want to hear from you. And I just want to say a massive shout. I can only see the comments from, so we've gone into different platforms. I can only see the comments from the Millionaire Roundtable. I know that Birgit is here. There's so many other people that we can't see. But I want to thank Leslie who's constantly supporting us. And
Leslie.
She's amazing. But we want to hear from you. We are here to serve you. So if you have any questions, please DM us individually, in a group if you want, DM our team, DM Your Two Minds, Emma Ferris Personal Training. Let us know, because we want to serve. And this was just an introduction to who we are. We have so much for you, so much, so many ideas, so much love flowing through as to how we can support you. We do want to give you some homework. We want your self-image to start to improve. And the homework in between now and next Monday is just to think about, reflect, watch, rewatch this session. What stood out for you? And the homework also is to think about what is the image that you hold of yourself in your mind right now? And look at your results, whether it is in your business, whether it is financial, whether it is in your relationships, whatever it is. Look at the results that you're experiencing in life right now and think about how they match your self-image, your current self-image. That's all we want you to do, okay? We are here to serve you. We are excited about serving you. If I may, Emma, can I share some of the comments? We've got Leslie.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, so I'll just put them up here. So Leslie, yes, super conscious, supercharged self-image is the most valuable ingredient, especially as you reinvent yourself day after day. I so love being the best version of me, appreciating all aspects of me, and I'm always a work in progress, always looking and loving. Next me, great inspirational training on screen for you, Emma Ferris and Suzana, simply the best. And thank you both. Thank you both. It's been a game changer for me, and I love the young man's basketball dream. Only do you, and watch the mystery happen. I love that. Only do you. But who are you? Who do you want to be? You see, who you've been up until now doesn't have to be the you moving forward. You can recreate yourself. What's that soul inside you? Yay, 50, Suzana M. Beautiful, stunning, unique you. I'm soon to be, 70, and I'm just beginning. I love that attitude.
Gorgeous. That's awesome. I love Leslie. You're so beautiful, Leslie. You always comment on my posts. You always say the most beautiful things, and you've got just the biggest heart. So thank you so much, Leslie.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody else. Like I said, we can't see all of the comments. We will go back and check the comments after this is finished. We look forward to serving you every Monday at 12 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Many of you have asked if we can have another Your Superstar workshop. Yeah. We are not doing that at the moment. We've had such an influx. We want to tweak it. We want to make it even better than what we've planned for the first time. So we're not sure when that will happen, but please do stay in touch. Send us your questions and remember your homework. Think about your current self-image. You might want to write it down, and what are the results that you have in your life? Personal, business, financial, your family, in every area of your life.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for joining us. Em, do you have any last words?
No, loved it. Could have chatted for a whole another 30 minutes.
I know. This is going to be challenging for us too. Thank you so much, everybody. This is I hope you've enjoyed your lunch and learn 30-minute break. And we look forward to seeing you next week, 12 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time, Melbourne, Sydney, Australia time, 12 p.m. Wherever you are in the world, come and join us. Say hello in the comments. DM us if you have any questions, and we look forward to serving you further. Here's to your superstar self-image. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.